Hello, how's it going? Hopefully the audio levels are okay. Now I can hear myself. Man, it's been like 2-3 weeks since I last streamed. That's a very long time. Apologies for that, but I kind of had a few crazy days in the last couple of weeks. Very busy, and I still am. In fact, I need to. I mean, this is probably not going to be a super long stream. Maybe like an hour, 2 hours when I get some work here in Nydal done. But then after that, I gotta get back to some other work. It's exciting. It's exciting. Not complaining. Oh, Flux is here. Camera quality looking crispy. Thank you. Yeah, it's a proper camera, not a webcam. that usually helps. Tiger Watch, hello to you. Holden the Great, hello to you as well. Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I don't have a lot planned for the stream, just so you know. I think I'm just gonna continue expanding on this neighborhood. Right behind the camera, actually you can just quickly switch. Right behind the camera is, well, I already did a whole episode. It's available on my Patreon page, but it will be public tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best to not show you what's behind me right now. And what I was planning on doing on this stream here is to sort of continue expanding this neighborhood that we started on, I don't know, like about a month ago. Probably longer than that, actually. Oh, you like the stream starting screen? Thank you. Yeah, I put a lot of effort into that. It's actually pretty laggy. That's one of the main reasons why I switched to a 2 PC setup here, mainly because OBS needed like every bit of resources from that computer to be able to render all the animations. I know I can optimize it way further than that, but you know, I can barely get it to work at 60 frames per second. That's good enough for me. Yeah, there's footage from all of the games that I've been playing: OpenTTD, Planet Coaster, SimCity. There's a whole bunch of. I just put together a mix of clips, Flux, as a background sort of loop. All right. Oh, by the way, talking about equipment, here, let me show you this real quick. I tweeted this earlier this weekend, but I have a news section on my website that I'm actually pretty proud of. Here, I want to move it here so you can see it. It's the equipment section. For some reason, what is happening? Where's the header of this page? That's strange. Like it disappears. Okay, that's a bug. But if you go to stricttoaster.com/equipment, you can find all of my specs from my streaming PC, my gaming PC, and I also have everything else that I use. But this is like the coolest, newest edition. It's just a diagram of how I have my setup right now. So if you're interested in getting some behind-the-scenes content, you should check that out. It's kind of the dream a little bit. Yeah, I put so much work into getting it all right, and I still can improve a lot more things, but I gotta stop at some point because otherwise I'm just gonna go insane. I put a lot of effort into my streaming setup, and then I'm like streaming like twice a month now. But yeah, we're doing this. Okay, I want to change the time of the day here. Let me make it a bit more noon-ish. That way we get some more light in here. Yeah, it's always a work in progress for sure. Gorf Princess, first time catching you live. Really enjoying your stuff. Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad you made it. I don't usually stream at this slot. I usually stream like much earlier on like Saturdays or any other day. What is going on here? What is that? Is that? Are you looking at this? Is that the LOD of these roads? I've never seen that. No, that must be a bug of some. What is going on? This is not right. Look, they're all like, some of these roads are great. Ooh, is this? These are network extension type roads. Did I mess something up? It's only on these segments of roads. I don't know about these ones. I guess I haven't used any crazy roads in here. No roads but other LODs? Huh. I mean, so, okay. I recently got this mod, which so far has been bringing me more headaches than joy. Where is it? It has like a name that I'll never remember. Ultimate level of detail. So network LOD set to 2000. The game default is 1000. So I'm like doubling my LOD distance here for networks. I wonder if that has display current LOD in free camera mode. Okay, now it fixed itself, at least on this road, but I still see it here. This is so weird. I've never noticed that. You look, as I get closer, they disappear. In any case, it's fine. As long as it doesn't affect this part of the map, I'll deal with that later. Let's get to building things. And I would have loved to play you some background music, but last couple times I played my usual playlist from the license that I got from Chill Hop Records. Every one of those videos got claimed by YouTube, so yeah, I'm not gonna use that anymore. And I honestly didn't prepare. Actually, hang on, we can do this. I have an idea here, because I have access to the Epidemic library. Maybe we can. How come I never visited epidemicsound.com? Wait, really? Did I never? It's not showing up in like my history, so I have to like manually type the URL from scratch. I guess I never access the library from this computer. Interesting. Any plans on another series with Jack? We haven't talked about I mean, we want to do another one, but we haven't. Like, we took like a little break. Okay, I can't even log in on this website. Great. But yeah, hopefully we'll do something together soon. Let's try that again. There we go. Now it works. And let's do this. Not that one, but let's see about that. There we go. That's like super loud, huh? Sorry if I like destroy your eardrums. There we go. That seems background enough. You're watching from Argentina? Nice. Saludos. Invited to my band's music, but it's not exactly chill enough. Oh yeah. Also, I wouldn't take music from people that wouldn't give me like some kind of official sort of paper that says that I can use the music, because then you get claimed by YouTube and it's a giant pain in the caboose. Also, why is this menu not closing? Okay, it is closing now. There's just some weird things here. Now suddenly, like I'm missing the menu that allows me to hide everything that's vanilla as opposed to from the workshop. Did I not load mods right or something like that? I mean, I played the game earlier this week, so it's not like I haven't played it forever. I want to take a look at this house. It's kind of big for this. Yeah, I'm also not getting any sound effects from the game. Let me see if oh, that's probably why. There we go. Oh, you just finished the Stone Block series? Oh man, how many hours did we put into that? I think like all the videos together are like a good 15 hours? Really can't remember. Let's transition to these houses. I'm just gonna put it, by the way, just a whole bunch of houses, and then I want to like rearrange them in different spots. Some of them are gonna be closer than others. I also got these from I think these are Pump's Time assets. They look really good, and I think they could fit this this theme here. Like you usually see like modern houses scattered in neighborhoods like this. It's a nice looking asset. Definitely modern. Maybe I can put this one here and move these two over yonder. Something like that. When I was, oh, hang on. I'm getting some feedbacks. Oh, so the LOD is like, I see. It might be related to the painter mod. Interesting. I mean, it kind of fixed itself. Like, I mean, aside from these segments, like suddenly this longer segment there, it's looking fine. But yeah, there's some patches here and there that are a little bit broken. I hope it doesn't like mess up my saving. I mean, I have backups on anything, but and everything. Sorry, but yeah. Yothra is, how's it going, sir? We need to return to some OpenTTD action. By the way, we've been talking about the next time we do it. We're trying to figure out if we can do it next weekend. I think Jay's gonna be out of town, but I don't know. We might do it without him this time and then do another one with, or maybe wait until he gets back. We really haven't decided that, but what we pretty much decided on is two things. Actually, one thing. The other thing is still up for debate, but we're gonna add new mods. The first mod, I don't know what it stands for. The industries mod, basically. We're gonna add a lot of industries to it, and we're considering starting at a later year where we have buses. In fact, maybe do like 80s straight up, something like that, so that way we can make money fast. Otherwise, it's not a super fun stream to watch if I'm, really not doing anything. I'm just sitting there waiting for money. It's not the most attractive, engaging content ever. This house, I'm okay with this house. Dude, Logitech, I don't care about your updates. Go away. It's also so loud. I don't know. You might be able to win even if you're not in debt. The first time we played was pretty close, actually, so. Is this a house or what? It's just a chimney? What kind of asset is this supposed to be? Oh, it is a house. It's just invisible. It's kind of a messed up house. What about this one? Are they all the same assets? Yeah, they're just like different colors, but like the windows are the same. Interesting. That could be a nice neighborhood out of those types of houses. Let's continue here. I think I'm gonna place mostly like vanilla-ish type houses. By now, I should have removed all the hedges and all of the props from these houses, the vanilla props at least. But I guess I keep scrolling down, so it doesn't necessarily there's like I found that there's multiple iterations of the same house, just like with different combinations of props, which is kind of annoying because I have to. Ooh, nope, we don't want to do that. Getting spoilers out there. Prop it up. This is what I want. So hedge. Was that the wrong kind of hedge? Long hedge. Okay, this is the one we want. Great. Should probably also take advantage of this and just copy houses straight up. Oh, this house is just gonna be. Why is it not racing? What changed here? Why is the house being raised? Is it just because the road is? Oh. Okay, something odd is going on here. Like all these weird behaviors. I don't know what's happening. This was supposed to just happen straight away, and now for some reason it's just taking forever. Here, let me set this to 100%. Like, what? Is this some kind of bug? Yeah, now like the dirt updated when I moved it. I wonder if I recently disabled one setting from Move It, just temporarily. I think I maybe should enable it again. Nope. Interesting. It's just taking a little while to update the terrain. No idea what's going on there. Is this going to be available on YouTube? First of all, thank you for the compliment. And yeah, I'm probably going to upload this stream as it is. I don't think I'll have the time to actually edit it. But it's also going to be a pretty short one. So yeah, definitely. Okay, let's bring this down because it's harder to control the camera. You have no idea how much I got accustomed to using it at 25%, sorry, at 20% speed, just to like move around. Just eases all the camera movements. And this is still an area of the city that has like somewhat okay frame rate. Other areas of the city are already experiencing like as low as 7 FPS. And that's like more of the average than the exception to the rule. I think I'm gonna have this giant wall of exposed rock there. That's probably okay. Also, it's already getting pretty toasty in this room that I am right now. It's I think it's like one of the hottest days of the year already in here, and having these two computers like rendering the stream and all that definitely doesn't help. So that might be another reason why I'm gonna keep this one relatively short. But I do want to make some progress. Like, I don't just want to make a stream for making a stream. What is happening? I hope Cuboid joins the chat soon, because he might know the answer to all of this. Like, this is like super weird. I've never experienced this. Okay, now it magically works. So one thing I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to raise some of these houses so they're not at the street level, but also, you know, as close as possible to this one. Obviously, this is pretty much as far as I can go without having a giant cliff for a driveway. But I do want to limit the this exposed rock because it's kind of almost sort of glitchy. We might be able to get around this by using this like new grass networks. I've used it already a couple times and it wasn't like that great. Like, it's not a bad asset, but I was just expecting it to be different than what it is. Like, for example, this is like the steepest grade they have. It's a 1-to-1. Let's see how it works. Like, it doesn't quite cover it, at least not in this case. But this is mostly where I want this kind of asset. I can achieve that with procedural objects. There we go. But certainly a little bit harder. Also here, this should be, there we go, rotated. It does look good though. Looks really good actually. Am I covering all these gaps with the grass? I guess not really. I mean, it's not perfect, but I'm probably gonna cover this with bushes anyways. Hi, Cuboid. How's it going? Have you seen that before? It's so strange. Like, I mean, this was literally not happening like 2 days ago. I don't know what I did. I mean, all I did was unsubscribe to a few assets, but I don't remember touching mods in like over a week, and this was working fine, so no clue. And also, by the way, Cuboid, we're getting these like weird LOD glitches on the, I know this is like not obviously Move It related, but maybe you already know what this is about. For a second there, we were getting this road's all black, but then it kind of magically fixed itself, so I don't know. Very strange behavior. Here, let me show you how this is behaving. Like, for example, let's copy this house. We're gonna paste it right there. Okay, now it worked. God damn it. Wait, no, let's trace it up. Yeah, no, now it's working. What? This is so weird. All right, let's bring this giant house down. And now it's exposing There we go. When I went page up, it like fixed the ground, but then as I moved it, like it doesn't. So if I go page up, then it fixes it, and now we end up with this glitchy terrain. Okay, that's like really weird. All right, something about that. Something like that works. Okay, now it kind of updated itself again, so that's good, I guess. Let's copy this house once more. Should probably keep them somewhat closer to one another. Like, we're still relatively in the not downtown area anymore, but it's still kind of a dense neighborhood, so I don't want to go to like too spaced out. Though we're probably gonna have a lot of trees and things, so. Did you turn the new fast mode feature on? I did. I mean, I always had it on. I recently disabled it, and just like a minute ago, after I started the stream, I turned it back on. I disabled it because I was moving I don't know what I was moving the other day, but I really needed to see the preview of what I was moving. Usually I don't need to, just prefer to be faster. But yeah, I don't know why the terrain is not being updated. It's very, very strange. Okay, so what I want to do next is maybe move these trees a little bit. Actually, I kind of forgot to connect these roads. There's like no connection. Maybe we should put a few more houses down here before I continue expanding, because we still have quite a bit of room to expand. And we're obviously going to detail all of this, or at least that's the plan. So let's grab you over here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's very strange. Okay, now it's not even updating it. Like, it takes like a minute. Something like that. Yeah, like I'm doing page up and page down. It's not doing much. I mean, right now it's colliding with the house, so that probably doesn't help, but yeah. I can hold shift to see the full detail model. Oh, look at that. Now it does update it. I wonder if that's the reason why it's kind of buggy. This giant house maybe need to move over here. Actually, let's use shift. That way we get the terrain updated. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. I don't mind reporting the bug. Also, I realized that you made it so that it remembers not to use the follow terrain feature, things like that. So thank you for adding that as well. Very, very handy tool. Let's add a tiny house right here in the middle. I think I kind of ran out of places here to put more things. So let's grab this grass network and see if we can continue adding more things towards this side. There we go. That's a nice coverage with grass. Let's see if we can replicate a similar design on this side. So I want like 2 nodes maybe. Something like that. Okay, why are you not going up? This is... Okay, something... Oh. It was my keyboard. It switched to the third computer. I have like 3 presets to switch between computers. I don't have a third computer, but it was connected to a third computer. There we go. Now I can raise it up and down. For a moment there, I thought it ran out of batteries. It's like, oh, great. I mean, I can easily plug it in and charge it, but it's still annoying having to do that on camera. Quality content right there. So how's your weekend going? Mine has been pretty good. Like I said, I've been working a lot, but I also just grilled some delicious barbecue. So that's, you know, a little bit of a vacation. I can't tell whether or not I'm covering all of the holes. Clearly I am not. But it doesn't matter. Like here, I'm definitely covering all the holes, but there's just darkness on the grass. Jaren Abel, yes. How's it going? Yeah, definitely. I think I'm already using quite a few of your assets. But yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind. All right, so that looks pretty good. Like I said, we're gonna cover all of this with some bushes and things. Tokoka, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream. By the way, if you have a Discord account and if you're a Twitch subscriber, you can now link, or if you already have, link your Discord and Twitch accounts. And you can get early access to my videos. In fact, you can watch the next episode on Nydal right now if you're already a Twitch sub or if you're a patron. Basically, I'm using Discord as a way to like equalizing all of the rewards of the people that contribute to help this channel run. So yeah, thank you so much. And this is a resub, 2 months. That's awesome. So I guess continue to stay in the stream, not necessarily welcome. Okay, let's see. So I like the fact that these houses are kind of like clustered together, and as we move forwards towards the left of the screen in this case, it's just going to be like a gradient. That's sort of the plan here. This house is ginormous, but let's just try it anyways. Here, for example. Obviously not a stall. Let's try to update the terrain a little bit. That way we can get the right terrain. Hopefully not glitching all over the place. That's probably good enough. Let's grab these French houses and put them over there. Maybe start. So another thing that I'm probably thinking of doing in later videos or streams is having a bit of a commercial strip alongside this road. It's kind of a major thoroughway, and obviously we're gonna have another sort of bay water access on this side as well. But definitely wanted to have some shops, some like large, you know, car dealerships and IKEAs and, you know, things of that nature. Big supermarkets. What I haven't done or what I haven't added a lot is like actual sports facilities. Can we fit some sports facilities in here? Maybe have this whole area be like a, yeah, you know what, let's do that. Because otherwise I keep like forgetting to do that. I always say like, I want to add more sports like soccer field, like football field, sorry. Things like that, but I never end up doing them. So let's let this be a good excuse to do so. Let's grab this extra house, align it to that. Why is this house like not super aligned to the road? There we go, now it is. There we go. Hey, Christoph, how's it going? How about building something which creates a huge contrast to the city? Something like slums, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm literally building something that's like super clean and idyllic. I might do like some kind of, more ran down neighborhoods, but they're still going to look pretty clean. I'm being very frugal with the prop usage. I kind of went a little crazy in the episode that's coming out tomorrow. In fact, I can show you. Our prop count is now almost 7,000. We have almost 50 something to go, 50,000 something to go. So there's still room, but it's still like a pretty small city. I don't want to show you the whole city for spoilers, but like city's still pretty like small, and I think it needs to grow a bit more. So yeah, we'll definitely add other types of neighborhoods that look maybe a bit more run down, but I don't know if I would just want to do something like too contrasty. I want everything to sort of flow, if that makes any sense. So we need like some kind of well, first of all, let's put some tennis courts, because I think that will be what we want. Definitely not that. Is this like vanilla? Yeah, that's vanilla. Holy crap. So I don't have any, apparently, tennis courts. That's good to know. I guess I have these. These are vanilla as well, right? Yep, they are. Great. All right, so let's do that. It's 2 a.m. in Germany. Holy crap. On a Sunday night. Great. I'm assuming you don't have to work tomorrow, or you don't care. Let's see if we can fit at least 2 of these tennis courts. That will be fan-freaking-tastic. I mean, we can kind of fit one there, and then we can fit the second one. Oh, that's a pretty tall wall. Let's align it with this. And align that with that. So a tennis facility, or a sports facility with only 2 tennis courts, seems like underwhelming. Is there any way that I can reroute these roads so that... Yeah, what if we get rid of this one? And we meet over there. Let's grab these 2 nodes. Actually, they're already aligned, so that's good. Yeah, we don't have like a flat surface here. That's complicating things. Man, I think we need like some upbeat music. This is like putting me to sleep. Let's try that. All right. Okay, so... Oh, this is a problem. And this terrain update thing is it's turning to be a little annoying. Also, it kind of sucks that the actual tennis court doesn't conform to the terrain very well because it's all decals, so that's not helping. This might be a bad idea, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm giving up on this idea. We're gonna have to add tennis courts some other time. In the meantime, let's reconnect the way we had it there and continue adding houses, and then we're gonna add some decorations here. Hopefully we can finish, I'm hoping that we can finish this whole part of the neighborhood. Something like that. Let's grab another copy of you. Oh, now it's blue. I like it. It's a nice shade of blue. I turned you into a mod and acid addict. Sorry, man. That's not something that I'm super proud of. Let's bring this down. I've been like pretty good at sort of containing myself and not getting a million different things. I used to like go a little more insane in previous series projects, but Nydal, it's been different in the sense that I don't know, just trying to like get the most amount of detail with the assets that I already gotten. In fact, if you check the main Nydal collection, it's only like 500 assets. I mean, obviously there's a lot of linked collections below, but it's still like not too bad. Where is your node? Oh, it's up there. Okay. All right, I want to select your segment and rotate it like that. See, I would love if this grass came in like a much more steep sort of angle. That would have been great. I mean, who knows? Maybe they will release one. Okay, let's grab that node, keep it there, and I mean, that's already a huge improvement. Like, I like that. I think that works fantastically well. Let's see. Let's add one of these. Let's add a few of these modern houses so they're not like all super classic. Okay, autosave. Thank you. It's laggy as hell. Dead goalie, welcome to the stream, man. Glad you made it. I mean, yeah, that's a good question. Does grass grow this steep? I mean, I'm just gonna have trees covering it anyways. So, but I mean, I guess it's just like a visual glitch. I mean, this is almost a vertical wall and there's grass on the top, but because I'm always looking at it from this angle, it's like, okay. I just wish that this texture wouldn't stretch so much. But yeah, not a whole lot of control about that. Let's do like clusters of these houses. Like maybe we can do like 2 of the same color. Something like that. And let's try to get the door to match the road here. have these colors sort of intertwined. There we go, that looks nice. In fact, so this stretch of road, let's make it a little bit commercial. That way people can shop locally instead of having to like drive farther away, because there's obviously no public transportation, at least not in this part of the city. And I'm just gonna convert it like that. In fact, I would like to select nodes, please. Thank you. These two nodes are now aligned. It's kind of a hyper glitch. Let's fix that with a retaining wall. With no fence. Thank you very much. By the way, I got a whole bunch of different walls from Lost Gecko. He released them this week, I think. So definitely check them out. They look awesome. I mean, given how this is like the wall that I use the most, the concrete retaining wall, I mean, they're all sort of the same type, except they come in different textures. So that's pretty nifty. In fact, here, I'll show you. Let's see if this actually looks nice here. So I think I want to keep this node right by the bridge. Right over there. Maybe keep it, oh, come on. All right, so those are aligned. And now we can bring them up. Just enough that they like disappear under the road. But look at that, that looks awesome. In fact, I could just do something like this. Let's match that node. And then we can patch that hole with like surface grass. Let's actually keep it all at the same level. There we go. Steamo, thank you for the sub. You resubbed for 2 months. Like I said, if you haven't linked your Discord and Twitch accounts yet, you can do so and enjoy some early access content on my still currently private Discord server. And that way you get all the perks that patrons get when they support my work. Okay, how do we address this thing here? Oh yeah, thank you, Kuboy, for posting the link. Yeah, you can check out all of Los Gecko's walls. And this wall, I think we can just keep it like that. Yeah, that looks nice. I like it. So let's grab plovable grass. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. So one of these giant ones should do, I hope. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we wanna try to bridge this gap. Great, so all we have to do next is just move this node over there, and voila. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's like pretty decent. In fact, you can just move it enough so that, I mean, all those imperfections will be covered by bushes anyways, but at least these retaining walls like look realistic. In fact, why don't we do the same just on the other side as opposed to this side? So we can literally just copy and paste this thing. That's like beautifully aligned. Let's undo this and maybe rotate it just like half of a degree, right about there. And now we should probably like terraform this a different way. That way we can add more of these surfaces. But it will be something like that. This one might actually be a little bit shorter. What if we bring the wall just right up there? That looks nice. I like that. Okay, we need to like move this node right about there. Sweet. Okay, so I want to have like a little commercial strip here. Let's how do you hide a line with move it? I haven't been able to figure that out yet. Okay, so there's two ways. I use the shortcut. The shortcut is, so first of all, you need to either enable the category of the thing you want to align to. So for example, if I wanted to align the surface, which is selected here, this grass, here I'll copy and paste it here. And I wanted to align it to the road, I need to have at least nodes or segments selected. So what I do is I select the grass and then I do Control H in Windows. And then you get the white selection marker and you just click on it. And now this is technically aligned to that. Another way to do it is to open up this menu and you go align height, because I haven't used this feature yet. You go align height and it will give you the same marker as long as, in this case, nodes is selected. Because if I uncheck nodes, like now I can't select it to align it with that, but I'm still able to select all the other surfaces that I painted, so that I have here, the grass. So now these two technically match. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that it's just full of Europeans. I wasn't expecting a lot of guys, especially on a Monday evening. But I'm glad you're here. So that's great. The more, the better. Yeah, sorry I didn't like announce it or anything. In fact, I was gonna stream yesterday, but I was supposed to pick up like a new fridge for our place here, and it was supposed to be available earlier than it was. They just made us wait until like very late in the evening, so that sort of killed my plans of streaming yesterday. So I am doing it today. I usually try to like announce it a little bit ahead of time, like a day before or so. But today was not the case. All right, that's looking much better. This is somewhat glitchy. Let's see if we can fix it. It's 3 a.m. in Greece. Holy crap. Like I sleep very late usually. I mean, like every day I would go to bed around 1. But 3 a.m. is like, oh man, it's like really late. I wouldn't just randomly watch a live stream at 3 a.m. unless I couldn't sleep. In which case that will be a great thing to watch at 3 a.m. In case you were wondering, it is 5:16 p.m. where I am right now. I'm sure it keeps popping up on the screen. I'm looking for shops here. So let's go plubbable. No, not plubbable, growable. And I want shops. And let's see what we can add. Man, I really miss that filter that allows you to select vanilla from like non-vanilla. What about a gas station? No, it's too big. Also, like I don't like the idea of having a random gas station there, but I do want some kind of little commercial strip. Could even have like ugly buildings like this one. Actually, just put it there for a moment here while I keep browsing. No. Oh, this one is interesting. I need to change the colors, but it's interesting. Let's go for something a bit more European. Something like that. And why not have like a tiny office of some kind? Yeah, this one could work. Terrain too steep. This one is I like the model, but it's just a little bit tall for this area, so let's get rid of that. So let's put that over there, and maybe we can just clip this one like so. Something like that. This one could even have like a little parking lot around it, since this seems to be like a much newer part of the city. Maybe, I don't know. Like we can have a road sort of coming in from here. Have a little lot. So wait, let me I hate that collision thing so much. We'll have to like relocate. We have to relocate the grass here. If you plop a level 1 grow wall, will it grow to 2 and 3? Right now, because of all the mods that I have, none of these buildings will upgrade. If they did, it would just ruin the whole city for me, because I'm basically designing the entire city around the way this very specific building looks like. So if it grows, it will just mess everything up. So to answer your question, no, it won't grow to anything other than what it already is. This is the grass? Yes, this is the grass. Cool. I guess we can just there we go, that's nicer. And we need a little parking lot road. It's the most car-friendly European city you'll ever see in Nydal. Actually, you know what? Let's do something different here. Why don't we do this? And instead make that one wide. There we go. That way I can put diagonal parking, and now I can actually reposition this building. Let's assume this is some kind of like restaurant. So I could just put it here, and I can have outdoor seating outside. And this looks okay. All right. Something like that. Leonid Lonja? Is that how your name is supposed to pronounce it? How unrealistic, since when do European cities have enough parking space? Dude, I drove Europe quite a bit throughout these last couple of years, and you know, I barely don't find good places to park. Like, it's not obviously like as easy as Southern California, but it's just not super hard. I guess because you have so many options, people don't usually drive, which makes sense. All right, let's start adding details here. Let's do like 45-degree angle parking, because why not? I can never remember which is the area that cars drive on. I think it's this one. So we'll just do that. And a handicap spot. Do we have room for the handicap spot? It doesn't seem like we will have room for the handicap spot. So Do we have just... No. I was just looking for the actual logo that I can put on. Just on the place, but it's okay. We can fix that later. Or not. Let's grab some fences. And we want some somewhat shorter fence. Actually, you know what? Why am I not showing Los Geckos net structures? Let's try that again. Just search for a wall. There we go. That's what I wanted. Because one of these, I think it's this one, the plastered wall network. I'm excited to see how this one will look like. Okay, for some reason, the network is not even showing up. Okay, now it is. And I'm so grateful for that no short distance mod. Cuboid, if you're around, holy crap, that's so awesome. Makes my life so much easier. Why does it keep going like underground is what I would like to know. And over here, I actually want like a proper fence, so. I think I'm gonna keep props. Let's see. No, I want something a bit more upbeat. What about this playlist? There we go. I wish Surface Painter for the sidewalk blended with the road sidewalks. Oh, you mean like without the weird jagged edges that it creates? Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but I'm so used to it now. Like I don't even notice anymore. Oh, too long. Actually, you know what? Let's do something like that. This is too dirty. This is the kind of fence that I was looking for, but it's okay. This one works too. Just need to... Alright, something like that. And then maybe we can grab this mod and see if I can somehow get a node out of here. Come on, you got it. It's just like there. Sweet. So I can do that. Delete segment. And grab like an 8-meter fence. Just to break things off a little bit. And let's just add some planters here. We're gonna start adding details. Giant planter thing. It looks great. It's just huge. See if we can maybe bring it down just a touch. I feel like this is like some kind of fancy restaurant right here in this corner. That's kind of what it looks like. Not sure about these giant bushes here. They look a little bit out of scale. I think I want to use like trees instead. Like right there, for example. Sorry about the blurriness. Let's actually turn off the depth of field. There we go. So let's bring this down. Add a few planters in different areas without covering the place too much. Something like that. When I'm Jack and I'm doing Stone Block 2, I just mentioned that a minute ago. We haven't like really come up with a plan for what the next project will be. I mean, I think he was gonna play Stone Block 2 at work. There's other mod packs that we might look into, but honestly, we haven't talked in a little bit while. We've all been kind of doing our own thing. But yeah, definitely. We still want to like do things together, so hopefully we'll find something out to collab on. Almost, you know, I've been like super busy too the last couple of weeks. That's why I wasn't able to stream at all, but hopefully that will sort itself out. Never, because that's usually what happens. Just need to make the time for it. All right, let's grab some small oaks. This is kind of like my favorite tree. Where is it? Small oak, there it is. Actually, let me mix it up. Let's not do every single one of these planters this type of tree. Like we can just have a few of these guys. Something like that. So all we need to do next is just put some tables. Why did I move my stream to Twitch? Because the experience of streaming on YouTube wasn't great. So there's some good things about YouTube and some bad things about YouTube. Usually I would get a lot more like random people just like starting spamming curse words and things like that, just harassing randomly, and their algorithms like wouldn't know how to pick that up. Also, the way you actually start your streams, like their whole dashboard is kind of a mess. There was always very confusing whether or not I was live or not. Like I would just start my stream and I would see it live, the feed on their website, and everything will be like green. But no, I had to like click on some other thing to actually go live. It was like a pre-live thing. It's great if you're doing like some like professional broadcasts or things like that, but in my case, that was just a pain. And honestly, I just wanted to expand my audience. You definitely don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. So I'd rather have like a smaller viewership on Twitch than having like a following on Twitch than just having everything on YouTube. So even though I'm all, I always end up posting everything on YouTube anyways, but yeah, that's mainly why I switched. And also to experiment with things. I'm constantly running experiments on everything. I don't know if you noticed that by now. But yeah. Let's see, do we want to... Yeah, let's keep these tables. Let's do 2 sets of 2. I was thinking yesterday about... It'd be nice if to see in the workshop if people start releasing like pre-made scenes out of props. That way you don't have to like plop every single thing manually. Imagine that you already had like a set of like 2 tables and an umbrella of existing props you already have. That way I could just easily decorate this instead of manually having to plot one after the other. In fact, those could be straight up buildings, which would also save on prop count. But that's probably me just being lazy. Back here, I think I'm just gonna have the one table. That bench is sort of in the middle. Something like that. And then we can have like a couple of like lonely tables back here. There we go. It's quite the restaurant. And what kind of umbrella? I think we want like some green umbrellas. Something like that. Just like 2 or 3. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to like make everything be filled with umbrellas, but something like that works. I love how this restaurant doesn't even have a logo. That looks pretty good. Let's just see if we can add a bit more detail over here. So let's first of all grab some hedges. Dude, I love this asset so much. It looks so freaking good. Maybe we should put this one there. And maybe we can raise this up. Something like that. And over here, let me add one of you. Just destroyed everything. Your game crashes on autosave. Oh man, that's brutal. Autosave is kind of annoying, but it's way more annoying when you do something that you wanted, to keep older versions of the game, of your save game, and it's impossible to go back if you don't have it. So. Every time I scroll on my second computer, it like zooms in cities. That's somewhat annoying. Okay, so yeah, this looks good. Definitely need to, actually, let's get rid of you. Let's see if we can bring the handicap spot, at least one of them. Let's grab the other one. Oh man, it's because of this stupid thing. I mean, there's kind of an edge there. Maybe, what if I like bring this up? Nope, that's not gonna work. Oh man. Oh, there we go. At least now they're touching, which is exactly what I wanted. All right, so I have my parking space there. Let's do some white decals here just to complete the road markings. So get those two to match. let's add a few of these. And I think we need to add a few of these here as well. Primarily because this is going to be a heavily transited road segment, and you definitely don't want them to run into these cars parked over here. So we can come back in, and there we go. All right, that looks good. Let's continue with the hedge. Definitely the long version of this hedge. Is this the shortest one? I guess it doesn't matter because we're gonna clip through them anyways. Not too shabby. You recently started a vanilla map and you want to reach 500,000 pop at the end of the week. Good luck with that. That's achievable. You're not gonna see 500,000 assets, no, agents though. I think it's capped at 65,000, and you're probably gonna start having a lot of issues in your city after that amount, because by agents I mean like every car, every person walking, every like node of water is an agent, and it's capped at 65,000. So whenever you reach a certain population, like your city sort of starts breaking down a little bit. So I've learned that from experience trying to build a super large city. When we put together the city for the trailer of industries with Jay and Flux, we reached that limit, and it was a disaster. There won't be enough like garbage trucks or police cars. So yeah, good luck with that. I think I want to terraform this just a touch. That's probably a little bit too much. There we go. I think I want to keep adding some more shops on the other side, so that it's not just this 3 things. But we'll get to that later on. Let me get that painted. So the question is how... Oh man, yeah, this is like super tall. I can't just drag a road up there. Do that, and select nodes and align the nodes and hold shift to redraw. Come on, you can do it. There we go. It's behaving a little bit weirdly, this thing. I think it's like flattening more than it should. Yeah, I don't like that. Also, the frame rate is terrible on this angle, so let's look at it from a different angle. You think you can nail it? I'm sure you'll be able to like grow the city a lot, but then it sort of starts falling apart. But at least visually, it's just gonna be a giant city. Does anybody know what is like the highest population someone like achieved, like the record or whatever, if that's a thing? I think I've seen like 1 million by some people on Reddit. Oh, I kind of like these roads. Let's see, how do they look? Too rural for this, but man, kind of want to use them. Now let's bring this back. Maybe this one. Oh wait. Let's see if we can get this UK roads working. Like if I put them here, then it suddenly blocks everyone's driveway. which is not great. What about this road? Same thing. This one has trees. This one has walls. This one is actually really interesting. Yeah, I like this one a lot, actually. I'm just gonna keep that like that. Just so much detail on this, these sort of roads. Okay, let's get rid of these hedges now because we don't need them anymore. And let's grab props. And we can just transition. Just like so. And over here, I don't know what I want to do. I guess I could have put some houses here as well, but I think I'm just gonna add trees and such. Unfortunately, on this side, I might have to keep the regular rota that I had. 999,000 after the game broke, if I remember. Someone says is that 1.2 million? Holy crap. The game is hard-coded for a max of 1 million. I saw one guy get it to that point. Okay. 1 million, holy crap, that must be some laggy game. All right, let's grab some more hedges, but in this case, I want the network base ones. I think is this one the one I want? Maybe not to that extreme. Just like the edge of the property. So something like that. I don't want to put hedges on every one of them, just a few. And the rest we're just going to cover in trees and other types of fences as well. Let's see if we can get you a driveway. There we go. There's your driveway. Your fake driveway, but it's a driveway nonetheless. Let's add some regular wooden fences. Oh my god, look at this terrain. It's insane. Yeah, no, this is not a good idea. At least let's block that. This house must be brought down, unfortunately. Not like demolished. It sounded way harsher than what I meant it to be. Just like closer to the road. And that's mostly okay. Let's get that one there, and I use these like this wall over here. What was the name of it? It's not rock wall. It's like something else, but I can't remember. It's not that. This one. Dry stone wall network. guess we can just extend it over there. Let's select. I hate having to click like a million different times because the game is kind of laggy and it just doesn't work very well. I hate so many things. It's just welcome to the complaining simulator. I'm your host, Major Complainer. There we go, that looks nice. Let's see if we can... do something like this. Not every house is just gonna have the hedge. In fact, this could just be centered. Like that. This looks super weird. I don't like it. So let's just do this instead. Now we're gonna fill it with trees in the back. The rock wall thing. That's actually better. Your frame rate is slow even on a 1080 Ti. Yeah, this I'm using a 1080 Ti right now. It just doesn't matter. The game doesn't take advantage of those resources, unfortunately. I have 64 gigs of RAM. There's just no difference from having, you know, I mean, if you have a lot of assets, it does make a difference. But for Nydal, 32 gigs of RAM and 64, same thing. Not a huge difference there. Loading screen mod, for some reason, no longer saves that much time. I think after, what was it? Industries. I think after Industries, was it Industries? Like now it takes like a good 10 minutes to load Nydal when it used to take like 3. So I don't know what happened, but it's not as great as it used to be. But I think if you don't have it, it's just way, way worse. So definitely recommend it. I want to be able to select this segment. Come on. Actually, no. Let's do this. I don't know how I feel about these hedges. They're like way too tall. Let's leave a couple there, but for the most part, I'm going to remove them and maybe replace them with manual hedges. Also, this is a great opportunity to add some trees and bushes. And man, I've been using these junipers all over the place. They're so incredibly good. They're obviously pedalmos, in case you were wondering. Let's get the doors with some pavement in the front. It's okay if it's like a little bit messed up here and there. Not a big deal. So let's put a couple of these junipers around these houses. Try to keep clusters of the same types of trees around the same types of buildings, because I figured maybe they existed there before, so it's reasonable that you would have a cluster of the same types of trees. But at the same time, if this was done by some architectural firm, it's also very likely that they would just plant the trees and they would pick very similar varieties. So I want to have a few of these, and now we're going to add a few more larger trees. Probably not that large, at least not right now, but I do want to have some clusters of taller bushes, sort of blocking the craziness of this steep hill. Let's grab a different type of tree just to get like a bit more of a color contrast, like this one, for example. There we go. Things are starting to look much nicer. Let's add a lot of these juniper, across this little neighborhood here. This is going to be the tree in this area. Obviously, trying my best to not overdo it. But adding trees in clusters of 2 and 3 like helps a lot, especially when I'm trying to blend in this super crazy terrain height. Suddenly, things starting to look a little bit nicer. I specifically like how they blend in when you put them on a slope, because you can get like all the different heights sort of visible, and it just looks awesome. All right, so that's probably enough of that tree. Let's add a few more just to get like a different color. This one being so big and having such a tall trunk. Let's see if we can put it somewhere up on this slope. Ideally in a place where it wouldn't block the other juniper trees. Hey, Electrics, how's it going? Oh, it's just open right here. That I'm guessing you're that Electrics. You're not following me? Oh man. Let's grab these guys. No, not those guys. These guys. Let's see if we can correct some of these imperfections here and there. Oh, this tree by Mr. Mason is amazing. By the way, there's a video on the official City Skylines channel on like spotlight on Mr. Mason, which I actually happened to met last year. So you should go check it out. It's all the videos that have been all these like interview videos that they've been releasing are like really well done, top-notch production quality. They also did one about Jay. B-Schoolhausen, in case you don't know him by Jay. But I'm guessing if you follow this channel for any amount of time, you probably already know who I'm talking about, so yeah. Okay, so this tree is like old and low poly-ish. Who made it? Oh, Mr. Mason too. But I just love the shade of green that it has, so I'm gonna have to use it somewhere. Like maybe there. And this giant one. Maybe we can have another one of these oaks over here. And let's try to put a few of these like super tall pine trees also up on the hill. Oh, maybe this one's a little bit overkill here, but that sort of fits. Prefer the smaller type. Yeah, this one is like a little bit too intense. Okay, that's marginally better, but still a bit too much. Maybe let's mix it up with this oak over here. But yeah, there we go. Things are looking pretty good. Can I fit some of this here? Just to like transition with those with that hill. I know these clusters of grass are kind of on, like floating up in the air, but it's not too bad, especially because we're looking at them from far away. There we go. Something like that. I think we need a few more trees over on this side. Where's the little bush that I had? There we go. This is the one I wanted. Over here, maybe grab these like smaller oaks. Just sort of on the side of the road. Not too bad. Have I ever played Transport Fever? You have no idea how many times I'm asked that question. I played Train Fever, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. I mean, it was like okay, but like it didn't have a blast, and it was kind of annoying to build. Maybe, I'm sure Transport Fever got fixed from all the shortcomings of Train Fever, but I don't know. Should probably give it another shot. I feel like I always say that and I never do, but yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Another game that I've been playing that I was sent a key to is Rise of Industries. I keep losing money on that game. I just can't make any money ever. I start with like the basics, you know, like the tier 1 like raw materials of sorts. I just can't make any money. I should probably stream and show you how bad I am at that game maybe this week at some point. That should be a fun game to stream for like a couple hours, because that's as far as I've gotten. It's not great. Anyways, here's the suburbs. I mean, I can still add more trees here. Let's add a few more of those small oaks, maybe as a sort of hedge around just to like contrast these junipers. I want one of you. Apologies for the background noise, but I have to keep my window open if don't want to become a human toast. Did you see what I did there? I just lost like half the viewership just in a second. And this is looking good. I like it. Oh, this tree's weird. Hang on, let's bring it down just a touch. This tree is also super weird. Look how tall it is. Maybe there. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks realistic. This entry point here, I think, should be more of a national road. This is this is not a national road. This is just a one-way road. Let's see which one looks better. I think that this one looks a little bit better just because it has the well, no, actually this should be the road that I used to have, because there's gonna be a traffic light here and cars are just gonna be waiting. Well, actually, I don't know if there's going to be a traffic light. Hang on. What if we... No, that is not what I wanted. There's one of these that has like a turning lane. What is it? Hang on, I've used it somewhere here, I think. Yeah, okay, so it's the same one, just have to arrange it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. It's 2 lanes on, I think it's this one. And then you do this. So this is if you're supposed to make a right turn, but yeah, it doesn't matter because I'm not gonna use it. At least not right now. It will be nice to have like a nice turning lane and a traffic light, but I don't have enough networks to be able to do that. The empty lot needs a shade. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it could use like a small tree. Well, I guess it's gonna be depending on the time of the day. Like it's almost noon, so it's basically noon. But if I keep changing the sun, like at 5 p.m. you'll get the shade in your car somewhat. And then in the morning, basically, yeah, up until like 10 or 9 a.m. you'll get some shade of some sort on your car there. Wow, this is looking great. Way better than I was planning on decorating. Let's see if we can improve this little giant wall of rock with the grass thingy. Let's close this up. I think that's enough segments. Let's bring this down. Hang on, let's grab that. Oh, wait, what's happening here? What's that? That was weird. Free Rida, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the stream. As I was saying before, if you like to get early access to the episode of Nydal that's about to be released tomorrow if you want to go watch this after today. If you support my channel on Patreon, or if you become a Twitch sub and you link your Discord account, you can access the early video feed that way. Just make sure to, there's instructions below this video player if you're watching this on Twitch on how to do that. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, well, by the time you watch this on YouTube, maybe Nydal is already released, but that, you know, that doesn't stop you from catching future early access releases. And of course, you'll be helping support the channel when you do so. So a bit of a shameless self-promotion there. Thank you very much. All right, let's curve this bad boy here. It's not too shabby. It's kind of, you know, glitchy and black. I don't know what's happening here. I think it's just so steep that you get that little glitch with the shadow. But I mean, that's still better than nothing. So let's continue that. Let's, oh, I double upgraded. There we go. And see if we can get the grass to meet right up against the edge. It's not perfect, but it's okay because we're not looking for perfection here. We're looking for what looks nice from like this angle mostly, because no one's going to look at it from this angle anyways, because you have the wall in the middle. So let's grab a few more trees. See if we can continue expanding things towards this side. This is also like a tree that I use a lot because it looks freaking fantastic. Just putting all kinds of trees all over the place. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do on this hill. I guess we can add more houses there, but I don't really know what I want those to look like. Over here, let's just add a few more of those. Perhaps a few of these like larger pine trees. Oh, come on. There we go. Mansions, yeah. Yeah, I guess mansions will be. So okay, so hear me out here. Or I guess check this out. Not plubbable, growable. So I have this set of like mansions over here. So I guess having like a neighborhood of like mansions will look kind of nice. It's not a bad idea. Let's see, let's just plop a couple just to see what they look like. They're actually pretty big, so you want to like space them out. They're like mini palaces. Here, let's get rid of this one. I mean, obviously that's not detail, but you might be onto something here. This looks pretty nice. In fact, even using the props that it comes with, I think it would be interesting. All we have to do next is just come in with the painter mod and like literally change the color to something that doesn't look like that. Like maybe even like a grayish, especially this one. This one in blue, I'm okay with. This one in green, not so much. Maybe we can bring it down like that. You know what? Let's just let's improve on this. See how far we can push this concept. You were thinking exactly that? Great. Because I've been wanting to do something with these houses for a while. When I saw them, it's like, oh man, I really need to do a whole neighborhood of these. Let's see how far I can push this design. Can I align it to this node? Yes, I can. Okay. There we go. I feel like every neighborhood I lived in, there's always a guy that has a super loud bike on purpose. And I just don't get it. I'm sure he'll probably say the same things like, oh my God, I can't believe you're like spending so much time detailing this like fake cities on the internet. Yeah. And this is looking good. Not gonna lie. We definitely have to fill that cluster with some trees, but that's looking pretty nice. Let's see. Let's try to put like a few smaller ones. I don't even know if I like this road layout, but I guess we're sticking with it now that I'm spending so much time getting these houses to look right. It's a bit of a terrain difference here, but I think it looks pretty good overall. Just wish that this was a bit more on the flat side of things. Or there'll be like a radio tower on top of the hill. There could be. I mean, we have like much taller hills. Probably up here might be a better location than here, because then you can just have a much wider coverage. I mean, it could even be up on this hill, but for the purpose of being able to see it from the ground, like in the city, in cinematics and such, I think this will be a better hill than this one. This one is just going to be covered in houses anyways. And this neighborhood is just not going to be like too big, like probably like this big is enough. Let's see if we can blend this in with some trees of many kinds. Let's grab some hedges here. See if we can move this tree over here. Sorry, I've been so quiet suddenly, but I'm like trying to focus on this thing. Usually what happens. I hope you're still entertained. Let's try to keep the streets clean from trees. I mean, that looks nice. I think we need some kind of protecting fence here. Let's grab this fence, which I've been using pretty much all over the city. just so that the youngsters don't fall to their death. That's usually important for the growth of a city, not to have, you know, kids dying to things that could obviously be prevented by a fence. I mean, in general, I mean, there are exceptions. And I just got demonetized by YouTube by saying that. Hey, we're trying to like save kids' lives. But if they have to die, well, I mean, it happens. It happens. I did my best. I put the fence. What else do you want from me? Let's try to stretch these nodes, so because then we end up with like a very short node here. Are you planning eventually adding ski hills or nature park? I already have a nature park. That's at the top here. Let me show you the nature park. At a whopping 5 frames per second. So this is the nature park. Here, I know I'm blocking it with my giant face. So I'm doing my best to like remember that there's a camera over here on the screen. But yeah, not a lot of people are using my park, ironically enough. Do we have any PPGs? Actually, let's do this. So we have parking spaces and we have rocks, but I don't think we have any people park generators, so we should probably add a few of those. Like, let's just put... I also hated that they want like road connection, but yeah. Let's delete you and add a new one. See if we can get some people using the parking spaces. Maybe put a smaller PPG here. And maybe a much larger one somewhere here. Oh, you want road connection. Okay, I see cars. Is that all that they wanted? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I love how they're just going on up until the end of the road and then coming back. Now they're chilling at the brand new park. Well, there you go. That's good enough. Anyways, this is my nature park. As far as adding ski centers and things like that, I don't know, maybe. This could technically be a ski center. It just doesn't have any lifts, but it does have some sort of slopes and clears in between the trees. I don't know. We might. I haven't really thought of it, to be honest, but we might. There's so many things I want to do in this city. You have no idea. It's just, I've been working on this already for half a year, and I feel like I'm not even half done, so that's a problem. I'm basically just gonna continue with this until I get burned. So far, I'm still having fun, as you can see. But yeah, it may be one of those things that never gets finished. Nah, I'm sure we'll at least get it to a point where I'm like, okay, this is a good place to stop. We still haven't finished, talking about unfinished projects, we still haven't completed the dam that we started on a live stream like forever ago. Which the buildings from that dam are actually abandoned now because I clipped between one another, and I think I disabled 81 tiles mod at some point, and that just didn't. Since we're building outside of the 25 tiles, just the game didn't like it, so yeah. Look at that fence. It's a nice looking fence. We need to like add some kind of vegetation to this median here. Yeah, I've done a ski center in previous projects before. If you haven't seen that, it's in Spanish, but I think it has subtitles now. It's on my second channel that I at some point started as an experiment for releasing videos in Spanish. But yeah, there's cinematics there. You don't need to actually watch the whole episode. And I use the cable cars as like ski lift. There's actually actual assets for like ski lifts that you can get in the workshop. They're static, or at least when I try those, they were static. So I don't know if someone released like a better version of them now. Anyways, I'm kind of happy with this as it is. I don't think I want to add any more things. How does this look like? This still looks pretty good. This guy is just literally parking on the sidewalk, so maybe we should probably disable that. Because obviously he doesn't know what he's doing. There we go. And we might as well disable these two. That way there's enough room. Or it just leaves those areas empty and they don't block the crosswalk. Let's see. There's one more thing that I wanted to do. I think we're pretty much done with this area right here, which I'm very glad. We'll still need to expand it, of course, but at least it will look nice as a behind the, you know, and the cinematics as a backdrop. That's what I was looking for. So another thing that I wanted to do is add a few more trees to the areas of the city where we replace network skins. Like for example, here we have a whole bunch of areas that are yet to have trees. So let's grab some junipers here because I love this tree. And this one's already have trees. Let's mix it up so that we don't have the same kind of tree everywhere. Oh man, that's not what I wanted. There we go, that's what I wanted. And over here we have these like 4 set trees. I guess that's okay. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more. Yeah, there we go. There's a lot of roads don't have trees. They have like empty planters. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know what this guy is doing here, but let's see if we can fix that by doing that. Great. This spot over here is okay, so I'm not worried about it. I love how this came out. This like semi-drivable slash pedestrian road. It's inspired by, what is it called? The 7 Dials in London? That part of the city where there's just a lot of roads sort of meeting in the center. These areas look a little bit plain. Let's see if we can improve them. Let's get rid of those trees. Just these 2, I guess. And let's grab, I want to have, I always forget the name of this tree. By Mr. Mason. Stone pine. I think it's what it's called. Anyways, I know it's like kind of clipping through the windows, but it's fine. Just don't tell anyone. There we go. Those, do we want to keep those? Maybe not. Something like that. There we go. All right. I'm sure there's more, but I can't find any right now that I haven't yet redone. Everything else looks like it already has the trees that it should. I guess I could easily replace these 2 as well. Why not? There wasn't one there, but I just added it anyways, and we're gonna put that there, and what as well, grab that prop and put it right there. Sweet. See, now this street looks a little bit nicer with the trees on the side. Oh, and we should probably get rid of these too. Come on, delete. There we go. What happened with the prop that I was using as a planter? I guess it's gone. It's okay, we could just do this. There we go, not too shabby. And these two, I think I'm gonna leave like that. The London plane trees are too big. I kind of like them though. I mean, they look okay. I mean, they're a little bit oversized, I'm not gonna lie, but I kind of like how they look. I grew up, that's not what I meant. I used to live on a street that had like trees that were even taller than this. That's why I think I like them. But I guess all the trees are like still pretty tall. Like look at these ones; they're just as tall as the church, pretty much. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this one here, guys, because I was only planning for streaming, like 1 or 2 hours. We're just over the 2-hour mark. And I feel like we accomplished quite a bit. And I hope you liked what we did so far. Let me give you a quick tour for those of you that are just joining just now. Definitely want to keep expanding on these like back buildings over here. And hang on 1 second. Let me bring the music down. There we go. So this whole area now, it's covered in small houses. If we go to like street view, it looks really nice. You can even see the ocean back there. That's awesome. Obviously, we have some sort of glitchy terrain every once in a while. I guess let's see if we can fix this real quick. With a terraforming network, probably will be the solution to this. Can I not? There we go. Let's see if we can get the nodes to look right. Oh, this is like way too tall, that's why. I mean, it's kind of working. Still a bit steep. Like, I don't know what's going on there. The house is obviously pushing this road like way too much. There must be something here that's like preventing this from looking right. So I'm just gonna delete that extra segment anyways. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I like it. I think we can add a few more trees here to like really cover it. But honestly, since we're mostly gonna be looking at it from map here, I think it looks great. I'm really excited to keep expanding this type of neighborhood a little bit further out that way. But yeah, this is some prime real estate, and it looks awesome. Water pipe? I don't think no. The underground like water and all that doesn't affect the terrain. Thankfully, because that would be a huge pain if it did. Yeah, no, it's looking great. So, quick reminder: all of those of you, I can't English anymore. My head is just like, all of those of you who became Twitch subs either before or now, if you have your Discord account linked with your Twitch account, you can access my videos in early access. There's already the next episode of Nydal is available now, and you can also get to it through my Patreon page. If not, you can watch it tomorrow. I don't put content behind a paywall forever. I usually try to give a benefit to the people that contribute to my channel. Just here, let me transition to the full camera so we can be serious about this. I don't put content, like I was saying, behind a paywall. Everything that I make eventually is going to be public, but if you decide to contribute to this cause, you get those kinds of perks, like early access to my videos or the save game for this for Nydal, and pretty much every other project that I'm working on right now, which there's only 2, OpenTTD and this one. Yeah, eventually all of those will be available for everyone once I'm finished, particularly talking about the save games. So that's something to consider. In any case, I do appreciate everyone being coming and joining the stream. Ping the net, sir, how's it going? Sorry, we're just wrapping up, but you might be able to rewind and watch the early parts of this stream. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you today. So I just would like to ask you to also follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/streettoaster. I'm pretty active there. You can DM me. I have open DMs and things like that. And also check out my YouTube channel, of course. But that's all. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next one.